Both Christ and Buddha preached a more simplified version of an already very complicated religion that was existing within the world. Christ reformed Judaism and Buddha reformed Hinduism. So Christ existed when the Pharisees were in a very, very oppressive ruling class in ancient Israel. They had a stronghold on Jewish society, and they really kind of restricted, the privilege of seeing God and being able to connect with God. And so does the church, but if you read things like, the Gnostic texts that actually emphasize self-realization on the individual as opposed to a church, Christ really simplified the Jewish customs. He rejected the 10 commandments, and he said that there is only 2 commandments, which is to love God and love your neighbors. The Buddhist priests were improperly sacrificing animals, so Buddha came around and preached a doctrine of nonviolence. Jesus and Buddha were very similar. I don't know why everyone's got to get all complicated about this. They have some very glaring similarities that I don't think anyone's ever talked about. Probably somebody has, but I've never seen it. They did the exact same thing. They fasted in the wilderness around the age of 30 to attain enlightenment. Mara, the god of death, tempted Buddha, and then the devil tempted Jesus. And 2 of the 3 temptations were basically the same, okay? One was a kingdom. The devil tempted Jesus with a kingdom, and he tempted Buddha with a kingdom. The exact same thing. The second thing was a grain. It was a type of food, basically. And then the third way that they were tempted was different. Buddha was seduced by women. Mara, he either transformed himself into a bunch of women, or he summoned a bunch of female succubuses or whatever to try to tempt Buddha, and Buddha resisted that temptation, and Jesus was tempted by the devil to throw himself off a cliff. And so Jesus also resisted that temptation. He said that you don't tempt fate. Even though I can ask God for anything, I'm not going to just go out of my way to ask for something like that. So I'd like to thank you for the time, and I would like you all to consider the similarities between the two, and please like and subscribe. Thank you. Vasa tidashana sikari darani tabalagna sashini kalaka kaliva nimagna keshavadalita sukara rupa jai jagadishare.